Welcome back, everyone. This is GTA Failure. In this walking tour video, we tackle Portland View. So technically right now we're in Chinatown. We've already tackled all of Chinatown in our last walking tour video. If we just go a tiny bit south onto the sidewalk here, we're in Trenton. And a little bit north gets us to Portland View, which is the subject of this video. So Portland View is essentially a rectangle, and I'm right now at the southwest corner of the rectangle. There's a little part that sticks out in the northeast that makes it not quite a rectangle. It's a hexagon, actually. But anyway, here is the southwest corner. And so if I could walk straight through this wall, oh, Clench, we found Clench. This is one of the places that was listed in the Chinatown section that I couldn't actually find. Well, this is exciting. Let's take a look at Clench. So according to the wiki, Clench is a clothing store that appears in GTA 3 and LCS. It's located in Portland View. I guess that's this one, as well as in Chinatown. I couldn't find the one in Chinatown. In both installments, the player is unable to access the shop. In LCS, the Clench logo can be found on some mule trucks. Excellent. I can check that one off my list. Fantastic. Okay, as we were saying, we're at the southwest corner. I'll continue here. All of this is Portland View. The police station, we'll talk about that one. That's Portland View. And eventually here we go too far south, we end up in Trenton. Let's get back to home sweet home, Portland View. And Portland View continues in this grassy area, but not the buildings here to my right, which is again Trenton. So we'll talk about those later. So back in Portland View includes the hospital and the Quicksave. And then the southeastern corner, somewhere around here, something like this. Okay, and then we'll continue our running around the borders of Portland View. Basically just kind of goes up this hill and then hits the corner of St. Mark's up this way. So still in Portland View. Portland Beach is to our right. We tackled that one. So now we're in St. Mark's. And then back in, so some of these places, they say Portland instead of Portland View. It's kind of weird. I think Portland is just like a, Rockstar didn't quite know what to label the area, so they just call it generically Portland. There's little slabs of Portland all over the place. Okay, so roughly this is the northeast corner. The L train that's right here behind us is also in Portland View, and then if we come down here, it says St. Mark's, but if you get like further and far enough like south, then you're in Portland View. But the road proper is St. Mark's, and then again, we just kind of dip to the south and we're in Portland View. And then I think the northwest corner is somewhere up here, like right around the Bribestar Alley. So technically Chinatown and now Portland View. Okay, so I think this is roughly the northwest corner of Portland View. So let's begin right here. We got this big old building here. Just looks like a bunch of apartments. You can walk up the stairs. Cool. There's a mission that, an early game mission, a Luigi mission that has you depositing a car right over here. Don't spank my bitch up. I think that's what it's called. All right, very good. Dr. Chalfant. So we saw this. I think it was in Chinatown. No, it was in St. Mark's. I think it's over by the, I think it's in St. Mark's or Red Light. It's kind of blurring together. Okay, more of the same building here. And then again, the Bribestar Alley, technically Chinatown. Okay, so that building is good. Let's do the this collection of buildings here. So we've got a ton of graffiti on this one. It's sort of in disrepair. Cafe Metropolitan, don't need to read about that one. We've already read about it. Steps Clothing Company, copied and pasted. Handpan, yeah, I had no idea how many of these stores were just copied and pasted because I never looked. Before we get too far into our tour here, we'll read a tiny bit about Portland View in general from the wiki. It's a mixed-use district that houses the hospital and the police station and the supermarket, the Quicksave, and the tunnel going to Harwood. Yeah, we've got some businesses we'll take a look at. The building models of the police station and hospital are reused in Shoreside Vale. But the Hope Medical College building is significantly extended in height in the beta version, albeit in the beta version it was supposed to be a perfect copy. Okay, so apparently the hospital looks exactly the same over in Shoreside Vale, except the one in Shoreside Vale is much taller. The police dispatch refers to this district as Portland Street, but in GTA Advanced it's called Portland Bay. The official website suggests that Portland View was not originally its own district. Some mock police records mention the Portland LCPD station and Bailey Station being in Trenton, so that's the train station. We'll head over there, suggesting that Portland View was added very late in development. Okay, good enough. All right, so we got some scaffolding and construction here, another copy of Handpan, another copy of Classic Nails, another dry cleaning. Let's continue around this building here. Another Steps Clothing Company, another Cafe Metropolitan, the same graffiti. Steps Clothing, Cafe Metropolitan, Handpan, Classic Nails, and Dry Cleaning. Beautiful. So Rockstar programmers saved themselves some time when they just copied and pasted, and they're saving us some time on our walking tour. Excellent. Okay, let's keep heading south here. Looks like this kind of looks like a clothing store, but it doesn't. Like it's kind of mannequins in the storefront, but it doesn't have any name on it. Okay, more apartment building looking stuff. There's another copy of Clench. Good enough. Yep, nice little grassy area here. I have flipped many vehicles right here on this bush. Technically in Trenton, but we'll just call this part of our Portland View tour. Gourmet Deli. I feel like we've talked about this Gourmet Deli. What do you think? Have we talked about the Gourmet Deli? All these walking tours are blurring together for me. All right, so technically it's in Trenton anyway. But I think that we have talked about this thing already. So let's move on. Yeah, I feel like I've read this sign already. Sandwiches, bagels, coffee, tea. Okay, let's just take a look at the Gourmet Deli entry. Even though, again, we're in Trenton, I'll call this part of this tour. The deli is most likely based on the real-life deli called Gourmet Deli, based in New York. The strongest evidence for this is the bulky air conditioning unit resting awkwardly on top of the door frame and underneath the awning. And it's a delicatessen. The bulky air conditioning unit, I guess right there. Okay, fair enough. All right, then over here we have a coffee shop bar. It seems like a bunch of different things. I don't see it having an entry. Oh, wait, let me check this other place because, again, we're technically in Trenton. Coffee shop bar. It's listed as a business in Trenton, but it doesn't have an entry. Okay, we saw another Clench, Liberty Bagel Deli. We've seen this sign before. Tarbrush Coffee. That sounds inappropriate, but I don't think we've read about it before. Tarbrush Coffee. I don't see anything. How does this not have an entry? Wait, let me check. I think I'm on the wrong page here. No, I don't see. I don't see an entry for Tarbrush. Okay, Tarbrush Coffee. Moving on. Kind of looks like the Starbucks logo, I guess, with the green. Okay, so I think that is this building checked off the list. And again, nothing to the south because you go too far south and you're in Trenton. And who wants that? Not us. So let's get back to the safety of Portland View. And speaking of safety, we've got the Liberty City Police Department right here. You got the shield kind of in the background on this sign. That's cool. So these two police cars are fixed spawns, but they are locked, in my estimation, like 60% of the time. It feels like it's a little more than half based on all of my experiences here. I'm sure the numbers are listed in the program itself, but both closed here. No shock. Okay, so you can read about getting arrested here. This is unskippable. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back after the wanted level and police bribe and busted tutorial. So 306, that's the address here. Nice looking building for the police station. Got the good old American flag here. The stars and stripes all look correct to me. That's good. And a second door right there. Very nice. And then we got some stairs going back this way. And nothing to see back here. Okay, so let's read. Oh, what's this one say? LCPD staff parking only. Violators will be towed at owner's expense. Darn tootin'. Okay, let's see what the wiki has to say about the police station. Okay, Liberty City Police Department. It's got its own logo. I can see it much more clearly here than on the sign. It's like there's a guy with like a bow, like a bow and arrow type thing, and then another guy holding, I don't know what. Doesn't look anything police-like to me. Okay, Liberty City Police Department is the police department for GTA 3 and Advance and Liberty City Stories. They all share similar renditions of Liberty City. We'll take a look at the police stations. There's just one in in each island. And so specifically the Portland station, also known as the Trenton Police Department. Well, that's not right. It's in Portland. Come on. Here it says located at 241 Portland Avenue, but we just saw a number on the front door that ended in a 6. What's this 241 nonsense? 306 is what it says. It's the only police department on the whole island of Portland. It's the only respawn point for players who have been arrested within Portland or in Staunton or Shoreside before those two islands are unlocked. The main building is designed with an older police precinct-like appearance and is identical to the main building in the Shoreside Vale police station, but the Staunton one is obviously quite different. There's 2 police cars, occasionally locked. I think it's more than occasionally, my friends. In Liberty City Stories, 3 police cars spawn in this area. The station is otherwise unremarkable, having no additional pickups or accessible interior. Police station neighbors the Sweeney General Hospital. The building is based on the Midtown North 18th precinct of the NYPD, located at 306 West 54th Street in Manhattan. There's the 306. Pretty cool. Okay, speaking of the hospital, let's continue our tour going this way. Oh, established 1869, taking the law into our own hands. That is nothing to brag about. And of course, the 69 reference there, none too subtle. Okay, yeah, so there's the shield again. A much nicer version of it is on the wiki. Okay, so here is the hospital, and it's got this fixed spawn ambulance, which I think is unlocked like 90% of the time. I know English Ben had a video where it was like locked, I don't know, 8 straight times or something ridiculous, defying the odds. Ambulance parking only, towaway zone. Yep, we got 2 hearts. We got another ambulance parking sign, and then the health tutorial here. And we skipped that one. Oh, I think the other cutscene was skippable too. I should have hit the shift key. Okay, Sweeney General Hospital catering since 1847. What does that mean? Because health is liberty, partly founded by Transplant, the organ retrieving specialists. My goodness, I don't know about that. Ambulance parking only, towaway zone. Okay, we'll keep walking around here. We've got the adrenaline pickup here. Looks like a separate wing of the ambulance over here. And we'll just run down the stairs and walk all the way around the hospital. Yep, employees only, keep out, fire exit, keep clear, and then I can't read anything else there. Let's keep going. More similar signs there. This area is monitored by remote cameras. Yes, there's a camera right there. Okay, hospital car park visitors only. Where? Is it like inside this structure? I don't know what they're talking about. Okay, we'll keep going. Another camera this way with a real good view of the wall, but not much else. Okay, and then coming up here, so you can actually walk over this way, which is good because there is if you fail a particular rampage, I'm pretty sure the backup spawn is right here. I forget which rampage that is though, because I never fail rampages. Okay, and then we come up here. I guess you can do a little stunt jump off of this ramp. I don't think I've ever done that. It's not a unique jump or anything. And it looks like this is the end of our walking around on top. Okay, ouch. I need some medical treatment for my busted ankle. All right, so let's read a little bit. Oh, there's more signs here. Inpatients, outpatients. I think those are one word, inpatient, outpatient. Trauma ward to the left, reception, souvenirs, and psychotherapy. Okay, either direction there. Sweeney General Hospital, so that sign looks like a copy of this one over here. Okay, so let us read about the Sweeney General Hospital. It's also known as the Portland Community Clinic. It's located in Portland View. Was opened in 1847, according to the sign. Partly founded by Transplant, which has its own wiki link. Let's go. Transplant is a company dealing in organs. They were present in GTA 3. They helped in creating the Sweeney General Hospital. Transplant is an obvious pun on the word transplant, the act of moving an organ from one body to another. Righty. Okay. Back to the hospital wiki. It's next to the Portland headquarters. 2 health icons and an ambulance appear in all 3 games the hospital appears in. An adrenaline pill is also available on hospital grounds. And in Liberty City Stories, there's a hidden package behind the hospital. Okay, very good. All right, so let's continue this direction here. And I think the only other thing of note up in this direction is, well, there's, yeah, I guess there's some buildings this way, but let's skip ahead to the far corner here and just briefly go up here onto the train station again in Portland View. This is one of 3 stops on this this L train, and this one does have a name, but again, it's the name is not given in GTA 3. It's given in Liberty City Stories. So let's see if I can find that name for you. Okay, so this is called the Bailey Station, B-A-I-L-L-I-E, Bailey Station. It says it's in Trenton. Is that right? I thought I was in Portland View here. So right now, St. Mark's, and then Portland View, all of this, Portland View. What are they talking about? Trenton. It's all Portland View all the time. Okay, cool. Right, so I'm gonna run down this way and hop on top of a building. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are on top of the Super Save. We'll talk about the Super Save, but first of all, there's a hidden package right up here. That's pretty cool. Okay, back here at the L train station, we'll take these nice stairs going down to the Super Save. And the Super Save is a grocery store. Here is the tunnel, hobo tunnel, leading over to like the abandoned train yard and 8 balls that way. There's a package in the middle of the hobos. Okay, so still Portland View here, circling around Super Save. Again, there is another backup rampage location. This one I think is right over here in this corner, but it's not here now because I haven't failed the original rampage location in this save file. Another nice set of stairs here leading towards the hospital. Okay, so here is Super Save. This Idaho is fixed. This Patriot is fixed, and getting in this Patriot starts one of the off-road missions. Okay, so let's read a little bit about the Super Save. The Super Save is a supermarket chain in GTA 3 and San Andreas, and briefly mentioned in GTA Online. Little is known about the company as its stores are inaccessible to either Claude or CJ. The company is possibly based on the Pathmark supermarket chain, as they both have similar logos. I never thought of that, but I can see the similarity there. Its name could be a slight reference to Pick and Save. I do remember that chain as well. In Liberty City, this particular location is not a Super Save, it's a different store called Fiddle, F-I-D-L. Super Save is mentioned in Online, GTA Online, during the last dose for checking in, meaning that it exists in some form in the HD universe. The wiki also says that 2 pedestrian models found in Newport, Torrington, and Bedford Point have Super Save bags, though they are hard to read as they are crumpled due to a large number of items inside. One is a slightly changed version of an Oriental woman found in Chinatown, while the other is based on a woman found in the main parts of Liberty City. Okay, let's continue tooling around Portland View. I'll head back out here towards this main road. So I think we've done everything in that direction. Is that true? Okay, so I guess there's one kind of boring building I skipped over, but here it is. Looks like another apartment building. And if you go too far onto the road, you get to St. Mark's, but back over here, we are safely in Portland View. So this building is a Portland View building, and I think that's about it. And again, this is like the northeast corner of Portland View, somewhere up in this direction. Okay, let's continue touring around. So we got lots of nice green space here. And we'll head back in this direction and see what else there is to see. So still Portland View here, but you go too far on this road and you're in Trenton, and nobody wants that. So Trenton, somewhere down here is where it begins. Yep. Okay. Okay, so here we are in our collision-free taxi heading inside of Sweeney General Hospital. Looks like the taxi is a little bit underground. It's kind of weird, but anyway, here is the hospital. It's got sort of some different flooring stuff. Look out! But anyway, not too much. I think they could probably use some more supplies. Medical supplies would be good. So we can go just a tiny bit into the police station before falling into blue hell. So let's go in just a little bit and then change to the first-person perspective. So this is the inside of the police station. Oh, I guess we're not first person. There's first person. Sorry for the camera. All right, there we go. Inside the police station, mostly no floor except right here at the very entrance. And then that's looking out the right-hand side. Not much to see there. Whee! Okay, and across the street from the police station, these buildings have floors. There's not really anything going on inside of them, but again, kind of cool to see the insides. Is this tree growing inside the building? This one on the wall right in front of me. Does that tree exist on the outside here? Let's see. Oh, there it is. All right, so I guess it's just the remnants of these trees here growing through the building, just like real life. And the last thing for the Portland View video is driving around inside the Super Safe. I do have to pick up some groceries, maybe some fruits and veggies, peanut butter. The selection here leaves something to be desired. But anyway, here we are inside of the Super Save. And very shaky. And they've got some grass growing in the Super Save too. Okay, I think that's about everything for Portland View. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.